So today we are going to talk about misconceptions about heat and your hair. If you're interested, stay tuned to see what I have to say. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe below if you have not already. Okay, so I sometimes get comments, saying that I'm gonna fry my hair with the diffuser because it's on heat, and you should really not go so close to the ends or start at the root. If you look all over, like, I hate when I see videos that are saying, heat's not good for your hair, especially curls. No heat, how to get curly hair with no heat. It's just so many videos on no heat, no heat. They're just like something about the heat that is like, I don't know. And I gotta be honest with you, I think that's probably one of the main reasons why I don't follow the curly girl method. I don't agree with a lot of the, a lot of the rules. I feel like they're more like rules that you have to apply to, and I don't know, I don't follow it. I just don't. Some of the things in there I've been doing forever anyway. That's kind of no-brainers. So I don't feel like, for those who want to get their curls, I feel like, the curly girl method, if you like it, that's great, but I think you'll be fine if you use heat in your hair. Now, I know you guys are thinking, again, I'm not a hairstylist. And I'm not a scientist, so I can't tell you about heat and the hair damage and all that. I'm not going to pretend to do any of that. But I am going to tell you that I am going to be 50 this year. So I've been dealing with my curls since, I would say, in my early 20s. Because before that, it was okay. But the way we styled our hair, I would blow it out. It was terrible. So I'm going to say from my early 20s is when I really just let my hair go naturally curly. Without putting bangs and all that, because that was the 80s, what am I going to say? So what are we looking at now? Now we're looking at close to 30 years of me trying to perfect my curls. That's a long time. So if anybody's going to know what works, what doesn't work for curls, it's going to be this old lady right here, because I've had a long time to see what does work, what doesn't work. And I got to tell you, ever since the curly girl method came out, I feel like things that I used to do in the past and that people, hairstylists used to do, just they don't do anymore because they're so scared of heat. Yeah, and I don't do hair masks as often as I should. I really should do more deep conditioning hair masks. I don't do them as often as I should. Definitely need to work on that. But I don't think my hair, you could look at my hair, make your own judgment. My hair doesn't look fried. I don't think it does on the ends or anything. I get my trims every, maybe 3 months, I would say, to clean out, the edges, and I always know when I need a haircut. Yeah, so I don't think I would say my hair looks unhealthy. And I'm going to tell you something. My hair naturally is extremely, extremely dry, and it's coarse. And it's funny because in the beginning, some people would say to me also, in comments, your hair doesn't seem coarse or dry or thick, even though I say it is. And I kind of see that as a compliment, because I'm covering it very well. In other words, I'm taking care of my hair so that it doesn't look like that. And I'm using heat. So, bad heat. Let's talk about what is bad heat for your hair. Yes, curling irons, wands, and flat irons. If you use that every day, that's bad heat. You're frying your hair to the point where you're seeing smoke come up. If you do that every day, you're going to fry your hair. You're going to fry your ends. For sure. That's just going to happen. That's direct heat. That's like putting your hair on a frying pan and cooking it. That is different than blow dryers and diffusers. Although, with the blow dryer, when I do dry my hair and when I do straighten my hair out, I put that blow dryer so close to that brush, I see that heat coming out, and I know that's not good. That's, again, direct heat on certain sections of your hair. That's not good every day either. But because I don't straighten my hair a lot, I'm okay. If I do it once in a while, it's fine. I'm not, just don't do that every day, because then that's damage that now you have to get cut off, because once it's damaged, it's damaged. So like, I don't think my ends, I don't know, I don't think my ends look bad. I'm just saying. That's bad heat. So again, if I've been using a diffuser for close to 30 years, don't you think my hair would have looked like, I'm an example of long-term results. I'm telling you, this has worked for me. Heat does not damage my hair, and my hair, I feel like, is naturally like needs help. So if I had the dry, coarse hair that I said I did, and then I went in with a diffuser that was going to damage it, you would see it. I would feel it. It doesn't affect my hair. You got to use heat. And I'm telling you, you got to use heat if you want to lock your curls in, because the heat will lock it in. And yeah, like I will say I don't put on the highest heat. And the only reason for that is because it burns me. Like if it's like, because I put the diffuser pretty close to my hair, so if it's like that close to my head, my scalp, like, ow, it's like too hot for my head. I gotta be honest with you. Or even like on my skin, I just feel it. So that's the only reason. Because I feel like I would use it if I was in a rush, but sometimes I'll do it quickly and then I'm like, ow, 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 no. But that's the only reason I don't go on the hottest setting. There's like no heat, medium heat, and then high heat. I go on medium heat. But I definitely need heat. So I just want to talk about what heat really does do to your hair. So, and again, I know I said I'm not a scientist, because I'm not, but I do know this. I know that heat will open up your hair follicle, your hair cuticle. It's going to open it up. Heat will expand your hair, opening it up, right? So I'm going back, and I don't know if anybody does this anymore. I used to do this all the time. My hairdresser used to have me, it was like an extra $10, do, we called it a heat treatment for my hair, because my hair was always so dry, just naturally, no matter what I did. So before I got my hair cut, they would put a deep conditioner in and wrap my hair and then put me under the dryer, under like really hot. That was like really hot. Because what happens is, what's going to happen when your hair follicle opens up from the heat? That deep conditioning treatment is going in your hair. It goes from the inside out. So now the heat, this is what the heat's doing. And I'm going to tell you something. I always felt this. When I do like cream products. If you watch my videos, you know that, over gels. So I use mostly cream products. So now when I put the diffuser on, I feel like I'm getting like a heat treatment. Like my cuticles will open up and let that cream, that moisturizing cream, that argan oil cream, Moroccan oil, whatever is in, coconut oil is in a lot of these creams, that gets in my hair strands, and it just moisturizes my hair from inside out. And I think that's why my hair, I think, I'm not, I don't, listen, I've fought with my hair for many years, but I finally accepted my curls. Like, we all want what we don't have, right? So I think that helps my hair look healthy as well, is using heat for my hair. And I don't know if any of you guys remember what we also used to do back in the day, and maybe people still do it, I don't know, is hot oil treatments. So you would buy at the drugstore a little package of oil for your hair. And I think it was VO5. I've used henna, but I think it was VO5. VO5 was like the only thing you can get for curls. And it was just like greasy hair. I would use a touch. It would help me a little, but like that was all we had. Yeah. That was like Vaseline for your hair. But then as I got older and I started seeing more things, the hot oil treatments worked, and I would put the package in a bowl of hot water. Not so much boiling water, but hot water, because you don't want to do boiling water, just really warm water, more on the hotter side. It would heat up that oil, and then you would put it in your hair and let it sit. And I have pictures of video. Years ago, I used to put tin foil on top of that, and then take the blow dryer and kind of create my own like heat dryer, whatever you want to call it, because I wanted that heat to penetrate in my hair, open up those cuticles, get it in, and the tin foil kept my hair, like it's like my head was in an oven, it kept the heat. So I used to do that all the time. So back in the day, heat was actually good for your hair. You got hot oil treatments. You had like a heat treatment. Like now, I don't know why everybody's like, no, heat's no good. Heat is good for you, just not in the forms of flat irons, etc. Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, because I feel like I see that too often all over the place. It's like, you should air dry your hair. You shouldn't use heat on it. I'm not air drying my hair. That's just not going to happen. And my reason mostly being for that is it just takes too long. I don't even like the way it looks after. I feel like it looks like I don't know, with the diffuser and the heat, I feel like I get better control and better curls. I feel like my hair's not its best right now because I just struggle with certain times of the month. My hair's just not going to look its best. But yeah, like when I diffuse my hair too, I have to start from the bottom up because the heat will lock those curls, the position they're in, if you stay still. Just don't move. You have to stay there for at least, I don't know, I say 4 to 5 minutes, I think is when your curl just finally like locks. Like see how it'll just lock, like a chunk of curls will just stay like that. If you keep moving around, that's when they break up. But the heat helps do that. And then when the hair is completely dry, a shot of cool air will lock it even better. So I just don't want heat to get a bad rap anymore for hair, especially for curly hair, because it's actually a good thing. Heat can be a good thing for your hair. It can help moisturize it even better, again, from the inside out. Do those hot treatments. Deep conditioning, do the tinfoil around the head. I do. It's great, I'm telling you. It locks your hair and it's nice and moisturized. And don't be scared to use heat. I'm just telling you. Again, I'm just talking from experience. I've been dealing with my curls for almost 30 years now. So I know what works and what doesn't work. And this curly girl method stuff that's coming out, I think changed the way people thought. Like years ago, I went to WeDad many years ago, and I feel like they're the ones who really taught me how to get great curls. Like I never saw curls like this until I went to WeDad. Like my hair was more like frizzier, and like their techniques were just amazing. And they used a lot of product. They used heat. They used the diffuser with heat. They did all that. Like first they put me under the heater even, but I don't have that at home, so I'm not going to do that. But I used to actually put my diffuser on the top of my head to dry this first because I used to do the pins. That's how they styled it. I don't really do that anymore. I mean, I guess I could try it, but I didn't do it then. I don't really do that anymore. But they really taught me a lot about how to get those curls. And nothing said don't use heat. Nothing in their instruction. They came with little pamphlets. I remember I went there in the city, got a haircut. Yeah, WeDad. I love WeDad. They really, to me, know about curls the real way. So, and their experience. They've been around forever. I don't know how I got into this as WeDad, but again, so I'm gonna stop rambling on. I just wanted to kind of put that out there, and that's it. That's all I have to say. So don't be scared to use heat on your diffuser. If you really, especially me, I'm in a rush. Like I gotta get out the door, style my hair, and be gone. Yeah. So heat, we still love you. It's okay. That's it. So I do hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Please let me know if there's anything you want me to try out. I do have a list though of products. I know you guys who have asked me to try products out, I put them on my list. But I'd just like to hear more. I don't mind. Anything else you want me to review, I could do. Let me know. Yeah. So I guess that's it. And until next time, guys, have a great day. Bye.